welcome to another interesting episode of the Jackpot Diary. As you already know, my name is Menah, and with me today in the studio is. Am I here,
Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
You don't know.
It's been a while, so I didn't know. I forgot the line. Can I start again, please? I forgot.
You forgot what line. With me is.
With you is who?
Who?
It
Who?
is Waye.
Okay,
Waye.
yeah, and with me today in the studio is Waye. Waye, it's been a while.
I know it's been ages.
Guys, we've been dropping episodes, right? But those are kind of things we've recorded in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But actually being in the studio to record, it's actually been a while.
Yeah, you were in the park the other day. Everyone was like, my dad was
it was really nice.
He was talking like he didn't know I was
Are you
there.
serious?
He was like, Mori video yin sin. Ikeji o da ko jade o. Wow. Pull park con. Wow. Mad.
Oh, you're not telling that you were there.
I didn't say I was
Why
there.
you're hiding? You're hiding.
I didn't say I was
Why
there.
you need to take the front more.
No.
This is not just about Mina. It's Waye and
It's a
Mina.
Mina show. Mina is the face of the
No, it's not. No, Mina is not the face. Mina
For
and
me, I do
Waye.
background work. You get
What
me?
you do? You can't be doing background work alone.
But
But
yeah,
that was actually a very interesting,
that was
interesting
like,
one.
the feedback
like
was
TJD being on the
that
street.
the feedback was really, really good.
Oh my god, guys, you guys don't even want to know what that experience was like. I was like nervous when I spoke to like the first guest. I mean, it's not the way we recorded it that we posted it. You get like there's been some edit that's gone into that, but I mean, it took maybe after the first guest, I think I kind of got into the mood and the rhythm, and it came
big shout out to the
easier.
first guest. I think he made it easy.
Yeah, he kind of made it easy because I didn't expect him to open up that much, considering it wasn't even Nigeria. Like, it was really nice, like seeing him open up, and talk about the reasons why he's come here and what he looks to do in the future. I think it was really nice, and the two ladies as well, Titi and was it Evelyn? Daniel? No, I think it's Danielle or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name off the top of my head now,
Beautiful.
but it was just really nice. The one we didn't manage to post in that video, and I thought it was really interesting, guys. I particularly enjoyed doing the interview. Was the Emeka doctor, the doctor, the Emeka guy. Yeah, but there was just some problem with that particular video, and we couldn't add it. But we posted it as shorts. But God, that guy
is a vibe, innit?
I swear, like he's a proper Igbo man. But you know what? He wasn't like he's learned. He speaks well. And he's just very jovial, like he's just everything in one. Like I actually enjoyed listening to him. So it was almost like I wasn't the host. I wasn't the one asking him the question. Right. It was like I was just listening to him. But yeah, being on the street, I think it was really nice, and I think we should do that again.
Come on.
Let's.
What do you guys think? Should we do it again,
guys? What do you guys think about that? Segment or that type of the Jaffa Diary. Let's know. Drop it in the comment section if you'd like to see more of that. Then the other thing we tried out again is the hourglass session. That one, I feel like he was just very calm.
Yeah.
It wasn't the noisy Mina and Waye.
It wasn't Waye just chatting away.
It wasn't noisy. It was just very calm. Again, guys, let's know what you think about that. We'll be dropping more of those in the next couple of weeks.
Honest feedback.
We just want to try something new. We're all just learning in this journey, and you guys are the motivation, like I always say, for us to do these things and try these things out. So let's know what you think about the hourglass segment. Let's know what you think about TJD being on the street, and of course TJD sitting in the studio with Mina, with other guests sharing our Jackpot experiences.
The episode with Buki was proof.
Wow, it was fire, to be honest.
At some point, I forgot. It felt like I was watching on YouTube.
I know, right?
Because I was just like, "Whoa, this lady is." When someone has been there, done it, it's just easy. It's just like, yeah. It wasn't. I'm sure to her, it wasn't like she was trying to be motivational or anything.
I don't think so.
It was just the experience, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually did flow. The conversation really flowed. Like you said, it was coming from a place of experience, and she's come back with a success story, and I think that makes her really strong. I really admire her. I really enjoyed the conversation. Guys, a lot of things were not in that video again. I must say, like, we cut out some things, but in all, it was eye-opening, and I feel like every Jackpot person or immigrants, if I'm allowed to call us that, right, need to listen to that podcast,
Yeah,
need to listen to that particular
if you have
episode.
not, go back right now
Honestly,
and watch that episode.
if you have children, if you just move into this country
If you're
with
starting
kids,
a business, if you're like,
you
it's
need to
just packed,
you need to listen to that episode. It would be really helpful to you. And I feel like if you have any questions about the episode again, I feel like we can always reach out to her to answer your questions and get insights on how do I navigate this country. It's not my country in the end. We've all just come here and we don't have to learn the hard way. Like that was one thing she said a day, like we don't have to make the mistake that people before us have made.
Like me,
Like,
I was stupid.
why can't we just learn from other people's experience and guide ourselves? You know?
Yeah, I was stupid enough when I bought car. I didn't even ask anyone. I just went to buy. And police now catch me and seize my car. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could have avoided that by just speaking to someone that has bought a car before. How do you?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's probably the African in you. When you people want to do things.
No. I think what it was I didn't know there was a lot of processes.
No. You don't have to know. There is always process to something. That's what I'm saying. It's not an excuse.
In Nigeria, listen.
It's the African man in you.
Oh, listen.
This has moved so fast, why? But it's the African man in you where you guys think your success needs to be hidden.
No,
you need to do it in hiding.
This was not about success. It wasn't about
okay.
This was insurance. Like,
how many people knew you bought the car?
A lot of my friends knew I bought the car.
After you bought the car, right? Yes. Why you don't lie?
No, it wasn't. No, listen, it's not even about telling people or not.
Yeah,
it's
not.
It's
no,
not.
it's in the telling. It's actually in the telling.
Most of my friends that time they had okay. Some of my friends had car. I didn't ask them. The thing is, it was most things I do by thinking about it for like 2 minutes. In all honesty, I don't really plan things that much. I promise you. Like, and I know this might sound like I don't really plan things. That car that I bought that time, it was like the previous day I saw it on Facebook.
So you literally went 24 hours
honestly,
after seeing
that was what I did. It wasn't as if I pre-planned it or anything.
It can be good to be spontaneous, but when it comes to things like that, you can't just up and buy a car, up and leave the country, up and move a house. Like, those are the things we're talking about. You can't be spontaneous in some things. You need to put some work into it. Why? It's you that we are making that segment for.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I've been listening to.
Be spontaneous, but, I mean, there are limitations to your spontaneity.
Absence when you're spontaneous. You get me?
But okay, so what were we talking about previously before we got to that point of blaming you about getting a car? Okay, so what were we talking about? I mean, okay, you remember the experience of getting a car and
not
making a mistake, not asking
Because
questions.
mistakes can be costly here in the UK.
Very costly. Generally in life, mistakes can be costly.
Especially in the UK can be costly.
But as long as you can learn from it, and you don't continue to make the same mistake over and over again, I think that's where the lessons lie. You will definitely make mistakes. You can't get it all. Even if you asked somebody, their own experience might have been different from yours. Yes, they would have told you, oh, do this, but it doesn't. It wouldn't have exactly panned out the way their own situation panned out, and that's where that bit of difference come in. That's where the lessons or mistake. Oh yeah, you told me to do like I did it like that. But me, I met a different person. Like you can meet two policemen, and yes, the idea might be the same, but the approach might be different. Do you get? But not. The both of them might not be wrong, but it just means your experience with someone will be different from the experience with another person. Another person will tell you, oh, but when I didn't encounter that problem. It was the exact same thing I did, but my own was different, So yeah, let's leave that room for lessons, but then let's still ask for guidance.
Yeah, I think it's just easier to just speak to someone. That's one thing I've really learned.
It's always easier. But anyways, back to today's episode and what we're talking about. So guys, today's topic is really taken from a couple events that's happened in the last 1 month and a half or thereabouts. I'm sure people back home, even people here in the UK, must have heard about it. Where, the UK was people from the UK indigents, or what do we call them, far right? I don't know what the names that they're called. But there was that agitation, the protest of asking immigrants to go back to their country. And it was off the back of that event we actually came up with this topic that we intend to just share. See, don't hold us to it. This is just our own opinion. So I'm putting out that disclaimer. there now before we start sharing our thoughts. And we'd also like to hear from you what you think about this. And it's literally, do you think immigrants are valued abroad? So not just the UK, because we've seen this thing happen in the UK. It's also generally when you've left your home country to another country, do you think you're valued? Yeah. Why are you? What are your thoughts?
Why are you starting with me now? Putting me on the spot. What do you think?
No, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm valued if I'm speaking from my own experience.
Yeah.
People that know my value me as an immigrant. It's true that people that
The people that know your value.
people that know value of what I bring to the table.
Okay, what you bring to
Like
the table?
what you bring to the table. Yeah, you know.
I am the table.
Do you get me?
I am the table.
You
Like,
get me?
I don't have to bring something to the table, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah, but as an immigrant, in all honesty, I've just to put out there, I've never felt unsafe or any type of way in the UK since I moved here, except that time that you said. And it wasn't as if any harm came to me. It was just, it was all over the news. It was everyone was talking about. I was like, okay, maybe I just have to be a little bit careful where I go, things like this. And fortunately, nothing really happened to me or anyone close to me. So, but still, it's a genuine conversation to be had. Like, are we really valued? Personally, I think, yeah. Honestly, I've never really thought about it like that. Like, am I valued? I'm just like, because since I moved to the UK, no one has really sort of like made me feel like an immigrant per se. Like, I go to work normally, I interact with people normally, meet friends normally. It's just me sometimes I'm thinking, oh, okay, this person is different from me in terms of how he looks, in terms of how he thinks, and then that brings those kind of things to the forefront of my head. But I've never really thought about myself as an immigrant in the UK, which speaks volumes about how the people in the country is. What do you think?
Okay, so in terms of value, I think I align with you with regards to what you said. When you said the people that value you value you, something in that line. So yeah, I do agree that, I mean, we are recognized. Those people that need the value that we bring recognize it. Hence why the routes that are open for immigrants are still opened. So trust me, some people do value us, immigrants. Right. They see the benefit that we bring into the country. They see how much we're making the country better. Of course, there are ups and downs to these things, right?
Yeah,
but
sure.
If the value wasn't more, I feel like a lot of opportunities would have been shot at immigrants. Trust me. If it was as bad as, the protest made it seem, right. Saying we're here to like take their jobs away from them, all of those things. If he had that much impact on the indigents of the country, I feel like the people in power, or the powers that be, if I put it that way, would have shut those doors. So really, I feel like I'm making a lot of difference. I'm valued, hence why I have the opportunity to be here. But on a general note, I mean, it's a world on its own. Not the entire world now. I mean, it's a country with diverse people and different understanding, different upbringing, different, I don't know, mental state of mind. Because I feel like he has to do with that as well, right? For them to feel the way they feel, that immigrants in this country are taking opportunities away from them. Opportunities that is open to all. Do you understand? Like, for job, it's not like there are particular jobs that are set out for immigrants alone. Like, everyone is open to everyone to apply. And for whatever job that I hold now, I feel like I just did better. I was a better choice and I got the job. I'm sure there would have been other indigents from this country that applied for the same job, right? So looking at it from an external point of view. So from the perspective of the general populace, I really don't know what their state of mind is. I don't know how they feel. Let me say, when I was back home, yeah, we did see expatriates, as we do call them. But I didn't feel like they were taking on my job or opportunities that I should have taken on. Yeah, we just see them and we just rant about the fact that they pay those guys more than they pay us, right? But we don't particularly feel like they're taking our jobs. Maybe not as much. Maybe we don't have as much influx of immigrants as, these people have. But it's just understandable when people from other places come in and it kind of feels like you're encroaching their space and you're taking away their things that are rightfully them. So I really can't blame them. But in terms of moving away from, the value that we bring, and do I think I bring value, or yeah, I think I've answered that. I do think I bring value. I do feel like
what value do you bring? Tell me one. Inside the values you bring.
Monetary value. I'm helping to, what kind of value do I bring? Intellectual, intellectual
That's more
value.
like it.
I work in a company where I put my skills forward to get things done, right? To keep
And what impact does that have on
the general populace?
on the
So
community?
the end product of what I do is to keep roof over people's head,
Come on.
which I think it's a great great thing to be contributing towards. It's like food, shelter, clothing is kind of the three basic things and a human needs in their life. So I contribute to one of those, and I feel fulfilled.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and a lot more. I can't even think about them right now, but
one is enough.
a lot
Enough.
a lot more than that. So my tax as well goes into the society.
Which is a lot of tax.
Yeah, used to take care of the old people's home, pay pension, keep the environment clean. A lot of value, I'd say, as a one man that I bring into this country. But yeah, so that aside, value aside, the event that happened a month or so ago, I would say, yeah, I didn't particularly experience firsthand issue or experience the violence, which is good, which first I would say I'm grateful to God that I was that fortunate. But
First of all, thank God.
Exactly. But people up north, I'm not sure it's everyone that can say that.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's a privilege that we didn't experience that. But again, it did open my mind. Like it brought to your own thinking as well. That okay, what can happen? What if these go beyond, just the north, and it comes here to the south? What if we actually have to leave?
Honestly, I was deep in it a lot.
I was thinking about it. So mentally, I would say it did affect me, and it wasn't just targeted at being an immigrant only. It had a religious projection as well as a Muslim. And here I am. I'm a Muslim lady who from the way I dress, you can tell that I'm a Muslim, right?
You need to be working with a bodyguard.
It's not working with a bodyguard, but it almost, I wouldn't lie, and I would ask for forgiveness. It did come to my head like, okay, should I toss my hijab away because I don't want people to look at. Yeah, these are thoughts. If you know what goes through people's head, it's not everything that goes through your head that you say out. True. But I can tell you that thought did come to my mind like, okay, should I toss my hijab just so I don't want someone to see me, and in the first glance you can tell that I'm a Muslim, and it's like, yes, she's an immigrant, and then she's a Muslim. And I get targeted.
Whoa, double.
That's like double wala for dead body, like they say. But no, I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. But it was a thought that came to mind, right? And it was just concerning. I just kept thinking about it. I kept thinking about my family who live up north and how are they doing. Checking up on them. The unrest. Yes, they see firsthand. But mentally here, I'm having to look out for a lot of people and thinking, I hope you guys are safe. It's not a good place to be, right? But coming from where I am, or coming from where I come from, we've been taught to
firm it,
to stay strong. Like that's not one of the things. That's not one of the situations that put us down. You get like it's something very, very, very little. I mean, when it comes to the things you've mentally gone through as Nigerians, is it that one? When
it comes to
it's like suck it up and move on. You almost feels as if being in this country is what is now making you soft. Thinking about this whole mental state. Look at me talking about mentally. I feel like what does that got to do with anything? What does your mental health got? Do you have a job? Yes. Do you have a roof over your head?
The number of times I said mental is maybe like twice.
Mental, did that?
Maybe twice. Maybe in one biology class or together. Said mental.
I'm not sure we're talking about mental health and mental stability at the time, but it just means
your state of mind.
Yeah, your state of mind. Yes, it might feel like it's important. You need to be conscious of your mental health, but it has its own benefits and disadvantage and advantage basically. Because I feel like if I had been raised in that environment where we're very conscious of our mental health, I might have broken down in that phase. I might not have been able to go through that phase successfully.
Deep, you know.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So it's just how you see these things. I'm not saying you shouldn't be conscious of your mental health. You should be, but I see an advantage in the way I am raised. I see an advantage in where I come from because it just can help me face any hurdle. So yeah, that aside, I think the other thing I wanted to kind of like go into is, do you think there was kind of like enough support for immigrants during that phase from the UK generally, for those that didn't believe in the protest or who doesn't align with that, chanting and the things people from other
from my friends, which are mostly war colleagues, there was tremendous support. Big shout out to all of them. All of them were like literally categorically said it. Like me, I wasn't expecting anyone to talk about it.
Yeah.
I was just just feminine and just and they were like, Abdul, they call me Abdul, you know what? Abdul, like, we are not in support of everything. Like, I was like, whoop.
Oh, that's really nice.
Honestly, like, all of them, which is really, 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 like, it meant a lot to me, and it still means a lot to me. Like, all of them said it, like, we're not in support of this, like this. If Oyinbo people, we call them Oyinbo people are very bad, they'll add absolutely is everything else. Well, absolutely not in support of this. These guys are barbaric. They're like, all this big going, but I was like, nice.
Okay.
But yeah, back to the point. The support
supported.
was immense from those guys, and I think I don't know how much support you got. Did it affect you? Did you get any support? Did anyone talk to you about it?
Yeah. So at work there was a lot of support. There were messages from the CEO of the company.
Right.
Like, I think one of the days I didn't feel comfortable going to work.
Yeah.
Like, it was a day I was supposed to go to work, and I didn't feel comfortable going to work because I felt like my journey going through the underground in London, blah, blah, blah. Even when there was nothing like that, you see Muslim women experience, people charge at them for, just being a Muslim. So I just didn't feel comfortable. And it was just very fine. It was fine for me not to come to work because I didn't feel comfortable. There was, like you said, support. I think, like, organizations did do very well in terms of supporting, like, their workers that are from the minority or ethnic background. But I actually meant zooming out on a country level. I feel like there was that support as well from, like, the government, like the Prime Minister. It was amazing to see that the Prime Minister of a country, I don't want to say the president because it almost feels like we are used to the word president.
Yeah.
But guys, if you pardon me, allow me to use the word president. Yeah, the Prime Minister. I know he is the Prime Minister, but someone who is leading the country come out on the TV, like, to address the nation, not once, not twice, to talk about what was going on and give people the confidence that the people who are, like, the perpetrators of these acts, blah, 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 would be called to, like, necessary action would be brought to books. Exactly, that's the word I was looking for. That confidence was there, the reassurance was there, and all of that. It was really nice. It was really relaxing. And again, I always superimpose things. I always flip things back home. Like, things have happened in Nigeria that
City boys in charge, you get me? Like, city boy.
Like, things have happened back home that you wouldn't hear anything from anybody.
Lol.
Like, the ones that even need our president to address, you will not even hear anything. So there was that reality check again. Like, okay, this is a working system. You get, people are doing something and somebody has come out to talk about this and say, we hear you, we see you, you're supported, there is this number to call. If we could just have that back home. You hear this insurgency, kidnapping, things happening back home, and it's almost as if our leaders are kind of blind to those things, like they don't see it or they don't hear about it or something like that. It's just insane, basically. Like, that was one difference I wanted to call out, in the sense that for support generally, whether it's true or not, the government came out to say something, to reassure people, right? To put forums or, I don't know, means for people to get support.
Yeah.
But back home, we probably wouldn't have gotten something like that. It would just be, it's like social media. This is happening, that is happening, blah, blah, blah. We're very quick to make it
honestly,
about tribe or religion or something like that.
Terrible.
Which is not nice. But again, it's always good to learn from. I feel like this UK Nigeria amalgamation, not an amalgamation if I say, but the mix, the fact that a lot of people are migrating, and like, there's kind of that mix. I'm expecting some of these things to reflect back home.
Yeah.
When we get to the stage where they allow us to become or to take up those sort of positions, I want to believe these are things like positions that all these babas are holding now. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The knowledge from living here for a couple of years, before you go back home to make something maybe big for yourself or go into politics or something, you would expect that these are the changes that we can project for ourselves. That okay, maybe definitely this country is going to get to the point where we can begin to emulate some of these things that we see abroad on the basis that the middle class have now lived here, and these are tomorrow's leaders. I mean, how do you call that? Leaders of tomorrow. So you can say, okay, maybe there is room for improvement or things will likely change. I know I've gone like off the point, genuine. But somewhere in my head it all ties back to the event, what happened, the support that we got from both our private organizations, right, and the support we got from the government, and superimposing or flipping things back to where we originally came from. At the minute, that's not the kind of support that we get from our own, government.
That's true.
And it's worth calling out to say, this is the things we would like to see from, these are part of the things we would like to see from you. Like, if you're not giving us money, at least give us moral support.
At least don't let them kill us. Huh?
But basically, that's all we have for you guys. Okay, so, but anyways, we feel like we need the support from our government, just the same way we get it here. If you cannot give us money, at least you will give us moral support. Anyways, before we end the episode, let's get into our quick trivia segment with our moderator. Why? It's been a while.
Honestly.
I've actually spoken to more guests in the last how many months, so it feels like we've not done this in a while.
Yeah. It's you and guests that you've been beating the guests.
I've been feeling like I know book.
You've been flooring the guests.
I've been feeling like I know, and I feel like it's so unfair. When your guests come on and you win them.
Yeah, I don't nice. I know
No. I don't know what the
last year we beat them like 6-1.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Why you don't remind everybody?
It's true now. It's because you're that clever.
Well, I don't think so. It's just luck.
Let's go.
Alright. We're not doing trivia questions today.
What are we doing today then? Come on, my guy.
Let's switch it up a bit.
Okay. So we're switching things up, guys.
So different game entirely.
Okay. Do we need our writing pads or
No.
We don't even need it.
Fair enough, let's go. Writing pad down.
Okay.
So today's game is called Song Association.
I'm terrible with songs, so
Yeah,
just so you know.
don't deep the name too much. So what I'll do is just I'll give you a random word.
Yeah.
And you need to try and find a song that has that word and sing the song or sing the song.
So basically, you're telling us a lyrics.
Please, moderator, can you have your Yoruba word inside?
No, we can't.
It depends, you know.
I can translate the word to Yoruba.
That's your business.
My strength, my core strength. Listen.
Why?
Listen.
Why?
My core strength.
Don't request. Just do as you wish.
Hey, I can't.
No, you can't.
This is not a.
You can't put in request. No.
It's a democracy now.
There's no democracy in this one.
Okay.
Don't put in request. Let's just go with the flip. If you go, you go. Okay.
Just so you know, my fellow fans, like I'm not like my
Your
strength. My strength is not in like music and English words. You know, if it's Yoruba, like just so you not be disappointed in me. Okay. All right, let's go then.
Okay. How do you guys want to do it? Do you want to go turn by turn, or one person just does one and then the other person?
Let's do it turn by turn.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay. The word is Amaka.
Amaka disappointed.
I knew
that was easy. Come on, my guy.
No, I thought you said not knowing.
Amaka, listen, that's not even English. You get me? Like, big shout out.
Why
not quite Yoruba, but
why you should give Amaka?
Amaka disappointed.
What is your with Amaka? I knew that's what I was going to say.
What is your with Amaka?
I just knew. I don't know. Go ask all of them. Maybe Amaka does disappoint.
Pattern yourselves.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. What word? Erima.
I know one like
I
this.
know what Erima. Oh, Erima. Erima.
Oh, she's singing, guys. She's
It's
just.
like, I'm just humming. Erima.
That's not.
Erima. No, honestly, I know that song. Like I know zero. It's just the Erima. I know zero lyrics of.
Yeah,
The
there's one
sounds,
Erima
the
though
history.
recent Erima one, Erima set, Erima. You don't know that song?
No, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know the full song, but Erima one, Erima. What
What
are you from? Are you like from Anambra or something?
He's very old.
Yeah,
That Erima.
from you again.
You again. Sorry.
Surulere, Surulaye. Is the what's the name of that guy? Orezi.
No, that's Wiz.
No, it's not Wiz's Surulere that is no.
No, Suru.
Surulere. That was Surulaye. That was Orezi's own. It's not.
Is it Orezi?
Yeah, it's Orezi.
Swear. Mad. Wow.
That was Orezi.
Okay.
I not sing Whiskey
Oh,
Surulere.
yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Back to Waye.
Come on.
This should be very cliche. Let's hope you get it. Japa.
How will I know a song like as Japan?
As in
That's gonna
Japa.
be embarrassing.
Even me, I can't think of any song with Japa. I'm sure there is.
No one has sang about Japan.
It's a lie. It's a lie. I'm sure there is a song with Japa in the lyrics. Okay.
Nigeria,
Ja-
Jaga.
What do you mean, Nigeria?
Everything's scatter.
No.
Everybody wants to Japa. Come on, that was it. Come on.
Guys, shut it on here.
That was it. Look at that.
You're singing that song.
No. There's no song with
It's a
Japa
lie.
at the minute.
There is.
Oh, listen. Wait.
There is.
Oh yeah, go for it then.
There is.
Go for it then. Listen, that was clever.
Auntie Japa. Guys. Anyways, rubbish. Anyways.
See, my one
moving
enter.
on.
My one enter, didn't it?
Anyways, it didn't.
It did enter.
Yeah. What do you have for me?
Okay. I'll switch to another very quick segment.
Okay.
You guys can just have one. So it's called Two Truths and a Lie. I've heard it before.
It's all over social media.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys a minute to both
Think
Think-
of two truths.
think
one
of
lie.
3 sentences. 2 are true and 1 is a lie. Think
Two-
of 3 sentences
Yeah.
in your mind.
Yeah.
2 of those should be
True.
the truth.
Yes.
1 is a lie.
One is a lie.
And then I have to find. I have to.
You have to find out which is the lie, and then the other person goes as well.
Does it have to be about ourselves, or it could just be anything
I feel like
About
anything.
yourselves.
Is it
about ourselves?
It could be something that happened past events last week.
two
last
truths
year.
and one lie, basically, about yourself. It's very simple.
All right, time starts now.
Wait now.
It's just a minute.
Oh, to think of it.
Truths and one
What's
lie.
true about me? I have to try to make sure he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truths and one lie.
What does she not know about me? That's the problem.
Two
Do you know what I
truths
mean?
and one lie. That's
Yeah, I
hard.
have to write it down.
That's actually hard, guys.
2 truths and 1 lie. Abi?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, time's up.
Chop.
Who's going first?
You go first.
No. I was the one that answered the last question.
Okay. Okay. 3
Right.
sentences. My favorite football player is Lionel Messi. Favorite football player is Lionel Messi. Second one. My favorite subject in school was maths. My favorite subject in school was maths. And then the third one, I've traveled to 4 countries this year. Two truths and one lie. Which is the lie? Which is the truth?
So you've traveled to 4 countries this year. It's true.
You have to finish the rest so you can tell
Yeah,
us.
now.
You said your favorite
My favorite subject in school was maths.
or math. Yes, that's true. So the wrong one is your favorite.
Favorite
Lies.
football player? Leo Messi is the GOAT. What are you on about?
Really?
Don't let them confuse you. Just stick
Yeah,
to your
Messi
answer.
is the wrong one. Your favorite football player, right, is Messi. That's the wrong one.
What makes you think so?
I don't know. You're not I don't know. Like, I know he was in Barcelona, and I don't think you're an Arsenal fan. He doesn't play for Arsenal, I know. I feel like you prefer Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know.
I swear this girl knows me, man. I actually got it. Yes! Shout out, come on.
Yes, guys!
Come on. Now I have to get your one now.
Yes, guys! Smart!
Trevor, I know she's on it. Oh my god.
Oh.
Got it.
I mean, you did electrical engineering, so you couldn't be far from maths. 4 countries this year, easy. Easy.
Yeah, let's hear your one.
I feel like everything I wrote might be true. Oh god.
You need to tweak it so that one is gonna be a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's difficult
I need
actually.
to tweak it.
Cause honestly, just writing Messi down, it gave me the ick. Like, I
Yeah.
don't like him at all.
Oh god. How do you tweak this?
Take your time. No pressure.
Sorry guys. I mean, Sharia might have to Yeah.
I'll get everything. It's gonna be easy.
Okay. Okay, so 3 things I've once won a point award.
A what?
APOIN, Association of Professional Women in Engineering,
Easy.
Nigeria. I've been in fire accidents.
Eh? God, I beg you.
And then the third one, I'm a Muslim revert. Muslim revert, APOIN award, been in a fire incident.
God, I beg you.
I'm a revert, yeah. And so I don't know if the way I put the sentence, but revert,
Yeah.
fire incident as APOIN award.
You've definitely won an APEN award. Because, I remember when you were doing APEN in Illinois that year.
Which year?
That year.
Which year?
Fire. Oh, this is actually hard. I don't know, man. Muslim revert. No. Fire accidents. No, not be quiet. No. I'd rather get it wrong, honestly. It's difficult. No.
I know it's difficult, right?
No fire accidents. No Muslim river. I got 1 truth and 2 lies. Honestly, I gotta get it wrong.
So which one? Like, what's your?
No. Oh, this is actually difficult. You know?
I know, right?
Definitely won an APEN award. Okay, we'll not take your time here. Definitely won an APEN award.
Yeah.
Fire incident. No. Well, fire incident can be like maybe like candle burn you or something. You know what I mean? Or maybe motorcycle silencer touch your leg. Yeah, it's fire accident as well. Muslim revert. See, no Muslim revert. No. Yeah, fire incident, yes. Yeah, I'll say fire incident, yes. And then you're not Muslim revert. So the truth, you've won an APEN award, you've been in a fire incident, but you're not Muslim revert.
So I'm a Muslim revert. Is correct. Do you want to know the answer? Do you want to know the answer? Between the APOIN award and fire accident.
So you've not won an APEN award?
So I've not won an APOIN award, but I've been in fire accidents. Muslim River Fire Accident, yes, correct. But
Nah, shit,
Apple
I
Award,
need to
no.
back.
I wanted to confuse you with the Apple Award because I knew that you were almost like say yes. The Apple Association of yeah, you're a member. You are active, but award.
Why couldn't you give yourself an award? Like, you guys were the one running things then.
I know.
Oh.
No, that was that even Apwen? Yeah, it was Apwen actually.
Yeah, it was like.
It was Association of Professional Managers in Unilearning, but that didn't really last.
You guys used to
very,
do like a.
you have like meetings and all of that, yeah, that we used to do. It was quite fresh in school at the time. We're kind of like the founder of Apwen but even when we left Unilearning, like in Lagos, I was very active with Apwen, but I just never got an award. Sorry, guys. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us today on today's episode of the Jacka Diary. If you enjoyed this podcast, as always, we implore you to like the video, share the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, engage with the video, and we'll see you again on the next episode at the Japa.